Hello, I'm Diogo. I'm here to show you around the project of marine conservation in Barcelona. We partnership with Visité, the main goal of this project is to learn how to dive and collect trash out of the ocean, to protect the ocean, and at the same time to change our habits in terms of using the single use and the things that we find under the water. Safetyness for us is an issue, so we team with the best team ever in terms of knowledge of learning how to dive on a safety way on this amazing spot where you can see marine life and at the same time the story of the garbage. You can participate in collaborate collecting the garbage and be more aware of this problematic. He is the best one to explain how do we do it here.
I'm Axel, I'm a dive instructor here, and this club is called Seita Diving, and we do many different things, but I would say that our major job are underwater cleanups. We think that every time that we get into the water is an opportunity to take a bag with us and collect some of the trash that we have here. So it's not just about collecting the trash, but also about promoting what's the problem, because here we have so much like trash and wet wipes that it's impossible to end with it. In fact, it's a never-ending cycle. Here in Barcelona, what happens lots of times is that the drain system is not in a really good condition, so all the things that we flush into the toilet, specifically the wet wipes, end directly into the sea. Why? Because they get stuck in different parts of the drain, and when it rains, this excess of water pushes the wet wipe directly into the sea. Not only that, also the pools used to keep the polluted water that has to go to a treatment plant. They are not designed for so many people because they are quite old. So when it rains in Barcelona, these pools get full and the spill gets directly into the sea. So that's why just over there, in front of some rocks, we have like a big patch of wet wipes. We call it the wet wipe spot, and it's maybe about 50 meters per 50 meters, just trash, okay? That's why with volunteers, we try to clean as much as possible. Every day we get into the water, we grab some bags and we clean some of the trash. Apart from that, we also participate in different scientific projects. We make like a lot of effort in terms of Minka. Minka, it's like a scientific social page. And what we do is we try to take photos of all the biodiversity and wildlife that we can find here. And after this, we post it on Minka. This way, we have a control over all the species and wildlife that we can find all over the Catalanian coast. So two main projects, underwater cleanups, also participating in Minka, but not only that, we also sometimes organize like bigger underwater cleanups. All people can participate for free, and we do like different parts of this underwater cleanup. First part will be the collecting trash. After this, we are going to classify the trash into different categories depending on the material. Apart from that, we also work with handicapped people and people that don't have the economic resources to dive. So we give them the opportunity to change their lives and start involving scuba diving and the marine conservation. So I would say that this is of course that sometimes we also do like, for example, boat dive just for fun, but we are mainly focused on this problem, on this marine conservation thing.
And they have the best paella in Catalonia.
That's right.
Yeah, and my name is Agla. I'm diving guide here in Seita, and as my colleagues told, we have a huge problem here in Mediterranean coast with plastic, and we really invite you to be volunteer here with Seita because there's no planet B, and we need to rise conscious that people understand the importance of cleaning, of seabed cleaning. Yeah, come with us.